as with anybody with a new assignment, the pull factor is extremely important, and for me the four things that stood out was the first one is great parentage, good pedigree of shareholders who stand for the right ethics and integrity practices. The second aspect is the company operating in the right sector which has got a lot of growth potential? The answer was a yes. It was in the energy sector in largely India and other growing markets. So that was a big check, yes. The third aspect is, does the company have what it takes to grow in that segment? Do they have the manufacturing capability? Do they have the technology? And are they in control of their destiny? The answer was a yes. So that's the third aspect. And the fourth is my own learning curve. Do they have enough headroom in terms of keeping me excited over a period of time? And that was also a yes. Always a 50-50 joint venture is never easy. And the mere fact that this has lasted more than 3 decades is a great testimony of what the shareholders are standing for. In my opinion, I think what the important ingredients for a successful joint venture, especially when it's a 50-50, is the shareholders' vision aligned? Are their objectives aligned? And in this case, it appears that they've been aligned for a long period of time. The second thing is about the transparency with each other and with that of management, and I think that's a very crucial aspect in terms of building trust. The third aspect is the maturity to deal with the differences and failures, and I think that's something that over the last 35 years there's been demonstrable actions in terms of how they've dealt with certain aspects here. And the last bit is when a company is successful for a longish period of time, success breeds success. So no need to change the formula. So I think these are the 4 reasons. To me, innovation-oriented mindset is a framework of the why, the what, and the how. The why is, what is the motivation behind the innovation, or what problem are we solving, right? Once that is kind of cleared and defined, it's always about meeting a market need, it's about improving an efficiency, it's about staying competitive or seizing an opportunity. Once that is kind of nailed, then it comes to the innovation itself, which is the what. It could be a new product, it could be a new service, it could be a new process, or even a business model. Once all of this is kind of defined, then it's a question of execution, and it's about the how. The implementation of the methodologies, the implementation of the strategy, and the resources that you deploy. Be it individual or the organization, the same thing applies. So in my mind, it's a framework that we need to follow. The first phase of everyone's career is about leading oneself. It's about being self-propelled, it's about multiplying ourselves. But there comes a point after about 10-15 years in everyone's career when it's about not just us, but it's about the team. And here our success is completely dependent on the team. So today the way I look at it is my score is weighted average of the team. And from winning alone, it is about making others win, and has been my evolution. Simply said, it's about moving from being a player to being a coach. Of course, it can be learned. In my case, I wasn't a class topper, I wasn't a class monitor. If at all, I was a very shy kid, lot of self-doubts. So 2 things that I kind of did. One is to build the curiosity to learn, and the second thing is to build the courage to unlearn. Because remember, learning requires the humility to admit what you don't know today, and unlearning requires the integrity to admit that you were wrong yesterday. And besides the learning and unlearning, the key operative words here are curiosity, humility, courage, and integrity. practicing these mindfully has helped me evolve in my leadership. The first thing is, I think, never fear failure. I think sometimes we are too hard on ourselves. The second thing is, it's okay to be vulnerable, so just go and ask for help. And the third thing is learning to say no. Yeah, the book that jumps to my mind is a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. It helps to build a habit by starting small and making it stick.